All right, it's Brother Will, aka Quiet Storm, and we're back with week 13 of our 52-week challenge. Tonight I'm going to introduce a new series that I'll probably stay on for a while. This one is called Invasion of the Life Snatchers. So, what I'm going to be talking about in this one is things that have come into your life to kind of knock you off course, get you out of the will of God. There may be something that, it may be areas that you're not really gifted or graced to operate in, and they just kind of come throw you off course. They can leave you frustrated and aggravated, take your peace and take your joy because it's not what God intended for you to be doing, not what He intended for you to be in. And they can just come and just snatch your life away, just suck you dry, suck all your energy, suck all your joy, suck all your peace out, right? So, now, the reason I'm going to do it for a couple weeks is because there's going to be some positive things that I talk about that can actually snatch your life away, as well as some negative things. Because we all, when we hear life snatchers, things that are going to snatch your life away, you thinking, okay, this has to be just some evil, wicked stuff that's coming to take your life. But not everything that we're going to talk about is going to be sinful or bad things. Some things are actually good, but you have to do things in balance, and you have to, everything has a time and a season. But, these videos and things that I'm coming is for inspiration to motivate you so you can live a more fruitful life. So now, the first life snatcher that I'm going to talk about is procrastination. Now, this whole series kind of sparked from maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe even last week. I talked about procrastination being a thief of time. And then I told you how someone gave me an example of how procrastination is actually a thief of life. So while you're procrastinating, you're wasting your life. You're losing your life because, you're not doing things in the set time when you had the opportunity. So a simple definition, my simple definition of procrastination, is saying that you'll do something later that you can actually do right now. Now the word says that for every purpose in heaven, there's a time and there's a season. And of course, the word also says that there's seed time and harvest. Those things are not going to cease. You're always going to have seed time, always going to have a harvest. So therefore, when you are procrastinating, you're running the risk of actually missing a season in which something should have been done. So tonight, the example we're going to use is actually a farmer. Now, say, for example, you're a farmer and you were supposed to plant some watermelon seeds, we'll say, in January in order to get the harvest in June or July. It's hot summertime, get some, good watermelon, nice, ripe and sweet. But that's a side note. But, okay, you're supposed to plant the seeds in January, but now it's March, about to be April, but you didn't plant them in January. You said, what, I got a little time. It's only January the 15th. I got into the 31st. I got a couple weeks. But now it's March, about to be April, and you still hadn't planted the seed. Now, you may plant the seed now, but do you really expect to get the harvest at the appointed time? You see? Now, that's how, you see, by procrastinating and not doing things when you had the time or the appointed time, now your life, an area of your life can be snatched away. Say, for example, you and your family, depending on that watermelon harvest, maybe it's your livelihood and, you can't sell the watermelons, and so you won't have any money, or you may be depending on it to eat, then you and your family are starved. So that's just one area of how procrastination, or I say one example of how procrastination can come in and snatch your life from you. Of course, we want to apply that always in the natural realm and in the spirit realm. All right, so that's the first topic of the night, procrastination. Well, first topic of this series, procrastination being a thief of your life, snatching your life away. So I just want to encourage you, to stop procrastinating. I mean, that's one of the things that I still struggle with is procrastination. I mean, God showed me a couple years ago how procrastination had always kind of had hand on my life, and that's why even to this day, there's certain I've missed seasons of harvest. I missed seasons of planting because I procrastinated. So I've had my life or areas of my life snatched away by procrastination. So that's why I can actually come to you and tell you this stuff, because I'm like, yo, even right now, I could be a lot further in life, or, financially, career wise, ministry wise, music wise, I could be a lot further. But I allow procrastination to come in and snatch areas or snatch things from my life. So if you're struggling with procrastination now, that's the encouragement. Or if you don't have an issue with it, that's good. Don't let it become an issue. All right? Everything has a time. Everything has a season. There's always going to be seed time. Always going to be harvest until the world ceases. So this part one, invasion of the life snatchers, procrastination. We'll come back next week with another topic. All right? Again, it's Brother Will, a.k.a. Quiet Storm, week 13. God bless you. See you next week.